channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching one of my perfume videos. I appreciate it so much. If you are already a part of the Mandy Glam family, thank you, fam, for coming back over and watching a video. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Okay, if you are new to my channel and you don't know what I do or what I'm about, quick little introduction. Again, my name is Mandy. My name is Amanda, but I go by Mandy. Okay, here on my channel I talk about all things fragrances. I love to smell good. Okay, you guys, what the idea behind this video was supposed to be, I would come on and review my fragrances or my new fragrances to my collection like every 3 months, right? Well, it hasn't really happened that way. Okay, so the last time I did this video was like back in, gosh, I don't even remember when I uploaded the video. It could have been like August or something like that when I uploaded the video. So a lot has happened between August and now. Okay, so I did not do another 3-month new fragrance review video for you guys. So now I'm trying to play catch up. Okay, I want to get back to that because I found myself buying fragrances. Like, it's not until I do videos like this that I realize how many fragrances I've bought in a 3-month period, which to some of you guys may seem kind of extreme, but for a fragrance reviewer or a collector, it's just something that's normal for us, right? Basically, I'm just gonna kind of run through the fragrances. I'm not really gonna go into details. I'll tell you what the fragrances are and why I like them, and if I'm gonna keep them or if I'm not gonna keep them. Here it is. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing which fragrances I've added to my collection over the last 3 months, then keep watching. So I've talked about this fragrance. This is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Sun. And I heard another YouTuber talk about this fragrance on her channel, and I'm such a lover of the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I wanted to try a flanker. There's several flankers of the light blue that I didn't even know existed, right? So I wanted to try this one, and I hate to say it, totally disappointed. There is a note of ambergris in this fragrance that comes off very piercing to my nose, very annoying, very obnoxious, and not in a good way. It upsets me. It's like a smell that I don't want to smell. It's like, I don't know, you know, ambergris is a secretion from like animals and stuff like that. One of my subscribers, I don't even know if she is a subscriber or not, said that it's probably a synthetic ambergris note, but nonetheless, I cannot tolerate it. So I am going to put this one up on sale on my Mercari. I will link my Mercari down below if you want to go to my Mercari and see what I have. I think I have right now 2 fragrances up for sale. If you want to go check it out, this one I'm going to be putting up within the next few days because I've given it a chance, multiple chances, and it's not going to work for you, girl. I'm sorry. The next one is Dolce & Gabbana The One. I think I bought this one right before the holidays. If I'm not mistaken, I found it for $39 at TJ Maxx. Love this one. This is a sweet gourmand fragrances with notes of coffee, caramel, I believe, kind of like a whipped creamy type vibe to it. Very sweet, very like, I wouldn't necessarily say this is sexy, but it gives me a comforting feel to it. You know, I just love this fragrance. It enhances my mood. Okay, it makes me feel better every time I wear it, and I love it. The next one is Chloe Nomad. Now, I've been in love with this fragrance for probably about 3 years now, and I'm just adding it to my collection. And now that I've added it to my collection, there is a Chloe Nomad Intense version that people really like, and it's popular, and now I'm like kicking myself because I think I want the intense version of this, but I have to like put a nice little dent in this one before I go out and get that one, because it just makes no sense to have both of them, especially if they kind of smell the same. Maybe the other one is maybe a little bit stronger or something like that. I'm not for sure, but I hear nice things about it, and I haven't smelled it yet, but I really want to put my nose on it to see if it's something that I will enjoy. But yeah, I love this one, have loved it for a while. Okay, this is Flora Botanica by Valenciaga. Now, I got this one at TJ Maxx as well. Y'all know I'm the TJ Maxx queen, honey. I will go to 2, 3, 4 TJ Maxx on a good day just to, you know, find, you know, fragrance that is affordable, because I think for the most part, every TJ Maxx kind of carries the same fragrances, but every now and again, I will go to a TJ Maxx and find a jewel, and that's what happened the day I bought this one. Now, I thought I was getting the Rosa Botanica, but it turns out when I got home, it was the Flora Botanica, but I'm so happy I got this fragrance, y'all. This fragrance is very floral, okay? If you're not into floral fragrances, I don't know if you should buy it without smelling it first. This is a very rosy fragrance, but it's done in a very fresh way, okay? I think the green note in this is cannabis. There may be another green note in this, but you can smell the leafy green note that comes across in this fragrance. But I think this fragrance is a gem. Also, heads up, if you get your hands on this fragrance, you are going to be so lucky, because this fragrance has been discontinued, and trust and believe, I wish I would have got a 3-ounce bottle of this fragrance, because it is so well worth it. For Tom Ford's Noir Extreme, I won't go into it into detail. I've talked about it. Actually, I just talked about it in one of my last videos. This is a gourmand fragrance to me, with notes of nutmeg and a dessert called kalufi or kalufi. Very sweet, very creamy. I'm pretty sure it has vanilla in it that's giving me that creamy smell. But yeah, this is one of my favorite gourmand fragrances by Mr. Tom Ford. Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabian. Man, I was late to the game on this one, but I'm so glad I'm here. I'm here for this one. This is so good. Spicy, rose. It may have a little touch of oud in it, but it's not a very overwhelming oud. So if you're thinking about getting into oud, I would definitely try this one. This is a rose oud fragrance, okay? It may have some cocoa in it, but this is very, very good. I bought the Giorgio Armani code. Now this one is recommended for men, but I had to have it. I feel like men fragrances have a lot of projection, and I love to project with my fragrance. Like, I want that thing to shoot across the damn freeway, okay? Like in a whole nother state. That's how I want you to smell me. Like, that's how much projection I want from a fragrance. So just in case if you're wondering why I buy men cologne, that's why. I don't know, I just have this obsession with the Armani Code line. I think all of the fragrances are so well done, and of course to me they all kind of have that Armani Code DNA going on with them, and I just love them. And so New York Amber by Bond 9. I won't talk about it that much, but yeah, this is a very ambery beast mode fragrance, okay? She bad. She ain't playing no games. She is amazing, okay? Cooper Square by Bond 9. This is a vanilla cognac patchouli fragrance, okay? An explosion of a fragrance. This is not for the faint of hearts. If you're not a lover of lavender, you probably won't dig this one. Is Vetiver by Commodity. This does remind me of the Tom Ford's Gray Vetiver. I do have that one. The only difference is this one has a sweet component to it. I don't know if it's berries. It could be a berry in here. I cannot remember, but there is a fruit component to this one that gives me a different feel, you know. If you're not familiar with vetiver, I'll just tell you, I don't know if it's a grass or a leaf. In the pictures on Fragrantica, it kind of reminds me of like hay, but the smell of it is very earthy, kind of like a dirt smell, like a ground dirt smell, fresh dirt, you know. And I really do like fragrances like that. It's those type of fragrances smell fresh to me. You know, not as in a citrusy, you know, fresh, but as in just a freshness, earthy. Earth is fresh. Well, not this earth, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? It's just, I don't know how to feel about this one quite yet. I'm still on the fence. I don't know. This is Lampentrisse. I know I'm not saying it right. 3 Lampentrisse by Dolce & Gabbana. Okay. This is a watermelon smell. This is a musky watermelon smell. Okay. I did wear it. I think I've worn this twice already. And after about 3 or 4 hours, I get more of the musk than anything, and it's like not like a musk, it's almost like a musty smell. And I don't know how I feel about that, you know, because with me being in Houston and it get hot, I be feeling very self-conscious about you know, smelling musty. And me and my doctor literally work side by side, and I don't ever want him to think that I'm musty, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So I just don't know how to feel about this fragrance just as of yet. She giving me a musty vibe. And we don't do must over here, okay? All right, the next one that I bought, I'm on the fence with this one too. You guys probably heard me talk about this one, is Jimmy Choo's Illicit. I'm lying. This is Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. This is a patchouli explosion. But I like patchouli. I really do. But I don't know I'm a patchouli girl, okay? But this one, ooh, child. I'm still on the fence. She might not make it to see the rest of the year. I'm sorry, girl. But, ooh. She's in a patchouli explosion. All I get is patchouli. I think there's black currant in this fragrance too, and another fruity note. But y'all, all I get from the top to the middle to the base is patchouli, patchouli, patchouli. That's all I get. See, Flora, and oh my God, this is the pink starburst. Okay, y'all know. Is it just me? I only eat the pink starburst and the red starburst. When I smell this fragrance, it reminds me of the pink starburst candy, the pink one. This is sweet, juicy, feminine. It's just really good, and I'm glad I got this size bottle. I think this is a 3 ounce. No, this is 50 mLs. This is a 1.7. I wish I had like a 3.4, but I love this one. Now, the only downside to this one is the projection. I wish it projected a little bit more. It doesn't. So because of that, I find myself like overspraying this fragrance, which I hate because I feel like I just got it. But yeah, I love this one. Very, very pretty fragrance. Okay. Y'all know I couldn't stop with this Flora. Okay. I had to go on ahead and get the other ones too. Okay. The original C by Giorgio Armani. And then I just recently, a couple of days ago, added the C Passione. Is it Passion or Passione? let me know. But yeah, this one is interesting. Let me just spray it a little bit because I'm very intrigued. I smelled this one a long time ago as well. Yeah, I want to say there is blackcurrant in here. I'm not 100% sure. This one is sweet too. This one has a little bit more depth than this one. Like, this is totally like daytime vibe for me, brunch, you know, stuff like that, church, stuff like that. This one is more sexier. This one is more of date night, when, you know, I'm putting on a sexy dress and I'm stepping out for the night, drinks with my friends or whatever. That's what this one is giving me. Y'all all know this is Bae right here. She been around for a long time. I'm pretty sure I have the reformulated version of this fragrance. So if you have the original formula, man, hold on to it as long as you can, because this one is not bad. This formula is not bad, okay? It is just don't have that that the other one have. You know, the original. It don't have that I don't know how to say it, but that I went crazy. Like, I literally went in. I'm looking at these fragrances like, yeah, I went there. Y'all know what this is. La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. Pear, vetiver, and vanilla. Is it worth the hype? Absolutely. Get your hands on it if you can. Valentino's Donna, Born in Roma. And I had been having my eye on this fragrance for a while. Yeah, this is a very classy, sophisticated fragrance. This is perfect for office. You know, I could totally see someone in corporate wearing this fragrance every day. This could easily turn into someone's signature fragrance because it just has that vibe. You know, it's not very offensive. It doesn't come off too piercing. It has a very brightness to it, sparkling note to it. That makes it very wearable, honestly. And I can see why a lot of people enjoy it, because I know I do. And this is Twilly. Now, this is really not anything that I probably would have ever picked out for myself. So the sales associate at Sephora recommended it to me. Actually, he recommended two Hermes fragrances that are really popular. This one and another one, I cannot think of the name, but I think it's French or anyway. But when I smelled this one, I was like, wow. You know, I said, this is very different. Now, at the time, I could not point out the floral that I was smelling in this fragrance, okay? I sprayed it on myself. I was driving home and it hit me. I was like, this is tuberose in this fragrance. How could I not recognize tuberose? Because I'm not a big fan of tuberose. But y'all, when the tuberose mixes in with the ginger and the sandalwood, this fragrance is something so unique and pretty. Like, I will not steer you guys wrong. But if you're not a fan of tuberose, please smell this before you buy it. This is Gucci by Gucci. I believe this one has, I don't know, I don't think this one has tuberose in it, but it has a white floral in it. It could be jasmine or something like that. But y'all, this fragrance to me is really nice. Like, I can just wear this fragrance in the house, and on a, you know, lazy day, like this could easily be like an everyday fragrance for me. Like, I have to literally like stop myself from wearing it. It's just one of those fragrances that really makes me feel happy. And I'm so like late to the game because people was wearing this fragrance like 5 or 6 years ago from my understanding. But here's the thing why I never got into it, because for some reason none of the Gucci fragrances like mesh well with me. Like, I'm not attracted to them. I just don't care for them. I've only had one other Gucci fragrance, and I have it in my collection that I really love, and that's Gucci Rush. The other ones I just never liked. And now I finally found one 20 years later that I like. And yeah, I mean, it's old. I know it's been around forever, but I just love this fragrance. Okay, so this one I recently bought. This is my first House of Oud fragrance, and this is Dates Delight. To tell you a little bit about this fragrance, it is a gourmand fragrance. In initial spray, it does have something kind of medicinal to this fragrance, but nonetheless, it is a gourmand. When we're talking about nutmeg, we're talking about vanilla, we're talking about, I don't know all the notes that are in this fragrance. Let me see. Honey, sugar, vanilla, benzoin, and lamdamen. This is really, really good. This is what you bust out, not on the first date, but like that third date, hit them with this. Because on that third date, man, you know, on the first date, you need something that's going to keep them coming, like maybe this first date. I'm going to do a video, dates, fragrance. This is third date worthy right here, because on the third date, you know you mean business, okay? Like either we gonna do this thing or we not, okay? Period. This is Coco Mademoiselle. I recently added it back into my collection. Well, actually, I didn't add it back. I have the EDT, but I wanted the EDP, okay? Plus, I like the way the bottle looked. The bottle is way more cuter than the EDT. The EDT is like this long, big, bulky bottle that I don't think is sexy. So I said that I was going to update my bottle and buy the EDP bottle. So that's what I did. And the Chanel Chance, the original Beast fragrance, okay? Man, when I was wearing this back in the early, was I wearing this in the early 2000s? Yes, I was. One of my co-workers helped me to this fragrance and I fell in love with it. I thought it was ultra sexy. So when I had a little coin, I went out and bought me a bottle of this, and you couldn't tell me nothing, honey. I was giving you sexy. I was giving you grown woman, okay? I had my own place. I had my own car. I had a whole child, like, okay? And I had a couple of stallions, you know what I'm saying, in the barn. So, you know, I was doing it back then, baby. You can tell me nothing. And so when I wear this fragrance, it just reminds me of a different day, a different Mandy, okay? And I literally just bought this fragrance yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Well, today is Sunday. I bought this fragrance on Saturday. And I have been wanting the original. This is Givenchy's Lampentrisse. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is the intense version. Y'all, baby, when I tell you I'm in love. Oh my, did y'all see that? Look at this spray. Ooh, child. Yes, this fragrance is everything. Ooh, this thing is good. Wow. Look at my hand. Look at that. Baby, okay. So let's talk about it real quick. Now, I know I was going on saying that some people talk about tuberose being a bubblegummy type of smell or whatever, and I never got that. Any of the fragrances I smell with tuberose just straight up smell like tuberose. But now I understand what you guys were saying. This is a sweet tuberose. So different from the tuberose in here. This one is almost like a, I don't want to say tart, but it got, you know, it's stronger. You can totally smell the tuberose in here, but it's so easy to take in. Oh my God, it's just good, y'all. Like, this is so good. So good. Let me see if I can give y'all the notes right quick. This video gonna be hella long, I'm sorry. So, in the top, you get black pepper, which I hardly smell. In the middle, you get tuberose, sesame, which I think is sesame. It looks like sesame seed, but it may be sesame oil. You get orange blossom. In the base, you get Madagascar vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver. This is good. Ooh, I don't know what, I think the vanilla is giving it a very sweet, creamy smell, mixing very well with the tuberose, and you know, and the sesame is making it a little bit like a nutty type of little vibe, almost like a nutty smell. But that orange blossom is probably giving it sweetness as well. But this is the bubblegum tuberose what people talk about, because I smell something that is very reminiscent of gum, like a bubble gum type of smell. And it's so good, y'all. I sprayed this on yesterday, took a shower, woke up this morning. I can still smell remnants of this fragrance on my skin. This is amazing. I think this one launched last year, yeah, in 2020. So finally a fragrance that I get my hands on within a year. Okay, so yeah, this is good. If you're thinking about getting this fragrance, I highly recommend it, especially if you are a lover of tuberose. Girl, go ahead and pull the trigger and get it, because you will not be disappointed. So good. Okay, that is my quarterly fragrances. Okay, so really I'm supposed to do this in January, so I won't do it January, February, March. I won't do another video like this until the end of March, showcasing the fragrances I've bought from January until March. But yeah, I've been doing the most, as you can see. But yeah, all of these are pretty good except for those two that the Jimmy Choo and the Dolce & Gabbana 3 Lampentrisse. I don't know about them too, but yeah, I'm happy with all of the fragrances that I've gotten except for those two. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them, but yeah, stay tuned for that. If you have any of these fragrances in your collection, comment down below. Let me know what you think about them. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Let me know that you guys are digging my content. You're loving what I'm bringing you. Okay, it just inspires me to do more for you guys. And yeah, if you are a lover of fragrances, okay, smelling good is your thing, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you later. Mwah.